Hey, Harry, just checking in. Will you be able to make it to the wedding tomorrow without any issues? Hey, Jack. Yeah, everything looks good on my end. Thanks to you picking a fully accessible venue, I won't have to worry about a thing. Having a wheelchair-friendly space makes a huge difference. It means I can actually enjoy the day without stressing over logistics. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I talked to the planner about accessibility the moment we started looking at venues. Honestly, I couldn't imagine celebrating without you there, and I didn't want anything to get in the way. I really appreciate that, man. I've been to more weddings than I can count where I had to ask someone to carry me upstairs or wait awkwardly outside certain rooms. It's not fun. But this time, I'm actually looking forward to being part of everything. Jack, you're probably in the middle of getting ready for the ceremony by now, right? Harry, I'm just about to arrive at the venue. Don't come. I mean it. Turn around. Don't show up in your wheelchair. Wait, what? What do you mean, don't come? And especially don't come in a wheelchair? Jack, what's going on? I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that. No, you wouldn't say something like that without a reason. I know you. So tell me, what happened? The wedding's off. It's canceled. What? What are you talking about? You were fine yesterday. Nervous, sure, but excited. Nothing seems wrong. I know, but everything blew up this morning, and I mean everything. Is it Sarah? Did she call it off? Yeah, she lost it completely, and now she's out looking for you. That's why I told you to stay away. She stormed out of the venue shouting that she was gonna find the guy in the wheelchair and make sure he never shows his face again. It's a mess, a full-blown public disaster. Okay, what the hell is going on, Jack? Why the hell would she be coming after me? I didn't do anything. This doesn't make any sense. I know you didn't. That's why I need you to trust me and stay out of sight for now, please. If you're in your car, just keep driving, or better yet, find a place to park and lay low. I'm in my car, yeah. I haven't gotten out yet. I'm about 2 blocks from the venue. You want me to turn around? Yeah, actually, if you could go a few kilometers away, that'd be ideal. She's furious and irrational right now. She's using guy in the wheelchair as her compass, and I don't know what she's thinking she'll do when she finds you, but I don't want to risk it. Jack, come on. You're telling me Sarah is targeting me? Like I'm the reason the wedding fell apart? It's complicated and unfair, but in the middle of the fight, when everything exploded, your name came up. Not because you did anything wrong, but because of who you are to me. What do you mean? She said I care more about you than her, that every time something goes wrong, I run to Harry. That when we were planning the wedding, I spent more time making sure you could be comfortable than worrying about her family's seating. She said inviting you at all was a disgrace, and that she was embarrassed we'd have a disabled person at the front of the ceremony. Are you serious? I didn't even know how to respond. I couldn't believe she said it. I still can't. And when I told her that if you couldn't be there, I wouldn't go through with it either, she screamed, threw her bouquet at the wall, and said I was in love with my crippled best friend. Jesus! She walked out after that, ran out, really, and the last thing I saw, she was storming off toward the parking lot shouting your name, asking guests if anyone had seen a man in a wheelchair. It was surreal, like a scene from a nightmare. I don't even know what to say, man. Look, I'm sorry this is happening, but I don't need protecting. I can handle myself. No, you've done enough. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I brought you into this, made you a target, and now my entire relationship is falling apart, and it's somehow dragging you into the wreckage. You didn't drag me into anything, Jack. I've been asking myself the same thing for the last hour. If she couldn't accept the people who matter most to me, how the hell was this marriage ever going to last? It wasn't. You deserve better. Someone who doesn't treat disability like a social stain. I don't care if it's a wedding or a dinner party. If someone can't treat people with basic human decency, they don't belong in your life. You're right. You always see it clearly, even when I can't. So what now? You said you wanted to talk in person. Do you still? Yeah, but only once things calm down a bit. I need to deal with some family stuff first. Everyone's confused, upset. Some people are already leaving the venue thinking it's all a prank. All right. I'll park at the shopping mall near Station A. It's about 2 kilometers from the venue, and the lot's huge. Low chance anyone finds me there. Thank you. And Harry, I know today was supposed to be my big day, but all I can think about now is how damn lucky I am to have a friend like you. I'm not going anywhere. Take care of what you need to. I'll be here when you're ready. Thanks, man, really. I'll be there as soon as I can. I owe you the truth and a proper apology. No need to rush. I've got... Hello? This is Harry. Who's calling?
So this really is Harry's number. Perfect. You should recognize my name. Sarah, I'm texting you from Jack's phone.
Wait. Sarah? As in Jack's fiancée?
Bingo. Now tell me, where the hell are you?
Excuse me?
Don't play dumb. The wedding was called off, and it's all your fault.
Hold on. My fault? What are you even talking about?
Don't pretend you don't know. Where are you? You're the reason Jack said he wouldn't marry me. So guess what? You owe me damages, financial and emotional. I'm not letting you slither away from this.
Miss, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I haven't been told anything. So right now, I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to respond to your accusations. I'm honestly just confused.
Unbelievable. You really don't get it, do you?
I'm afraid I don't. If you could calmly explain what exactly makes me the cause of this wedding being canceled, maybe I could respond properly.
Fine. It's simple. It's because you're in a damn wheelchair.
What?
Oh, don't act surprised. You've been glued to Jack's side like some pathetic barnacle for years. A high-spec man like him, a top university graduate, great job, perfect pedigree, and he's still babysitting you like you're his emotional support project. It's pathetic.
Jack and I are friends. Best friends. We've been through a lot together.
That's exactly the problem.
Pardon?
I was trying to free him from you, okay? Today was supposed to be a fresh start. I wanted him to finally let go of you and your clingy little best friend dynamic. That's why I removed you from the guest list. You were never supposed to be part of today.
I see, but why not just say that outright?
Because everyone treats you like some saint. You saved his life, right? That's the story. So you use that like a badge, like some guilt trip to stay tethered to him forever. You play the victim, and he plays the hero. God, it's exhausting.
I've never once used what happened between Jack and me to manipulate him. I don't think of myself as a burden, and I certainly don't demand anything from him out of pity.
Well, I thought maybe he just didn't have the guts to cut ties with you himself, so I figured I'd help him. Get rid of you cleanly. I had everything set. The seating chart, the speeches, the photos, without a single mention of you. And guess what? He lost it.
Maybe because you tried to erase someone who matters to him.
Why? Why would he pick you over me? After everything I did, the planning, the dress, the venue, and then he has the nerve to say he won't marry me because I don't respect the people who shaped his life? What does that even mean?
That sounds like something Jack should explain to you directly.
What?
Jack just arrived. I think it's best if you take it up with him.
Wait, what? He's with you?
Yes, he just parked and is walking over now.
You planned this, didn't you? You're brainwashing him against me, turning him against the woman he was supposed to marry.
Sarah, I didn't reach out to him. He came to me because he needed clarity, peace, and maybe some honesty. None of this was orchestrated, but it seems like he finally saw something in you that scared him.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm not here to judge, but if your reaction to your wedding unraveling is to stalk me through his phone and scream about disabilities, maybe, just maybe, he saw.
Jack? Wait, what? Weren't you supposed to be at the venue?
I was. I stood in front of everyone who came to our wedding and explained why it was canceled. I apologized on both our behalves. Then I handed things over to my parents and came straight to Harry.
Wait, what the hell? You left our wedding to run to him? Where even are you right now?
What exactly are you planning to do with that information?
I want to face the person who ruined our wedding. He needs to apologize in person. And after that, I'm getting a lawyer. I'll sue him for emotional damages and lost expenses. This won't end quietly.
You really think some lawyer's gonna take on a case that insane?
Excuse me?
You still don't get it. The one person I wanted most at that wedding, the person I wanted to share that day with, was Harry, my best friend, the man who saved my life.
What are you talking about?
And you didn't just ignore that. You went behind my back and erased him from the guest list.
Because I thought you were just being manipulated by him. Come on, Jack. He plays that whole life-saving friend card so he can stay in your orbit. He's in a wheelchair. You've been stuck helping him for years.
I haven't been stuck doing anything. I chose to be there for him. He never asked for it. I offered, gladly.
Seriously? Are you really saying you want to spend your life tied to a guy in a wheelchair?
Sarah, I think you've fundamentally misunderstood what saving my life meant.
What's that supposed to mean?
Harry got hurt because he pushed me out of the way when I was about to fall from a rooftop. He took the full impact. He could have died.
Yeah, you told me that, but...
And you think that somehow makes me the victim? He lost the ability to walk, and not once has he ever blamed me. He's shown nothing but kindness and patience. He's never guilted me, never demanded anything. I would give him the world if I could. And you're asking me to cut him out of a day that's supposed to mean something?
So you're saying you want him there? You chose to keep him in your life?
Yes! He's my best friend! I love him like a brother! There's no guilt, no obligation, just mutual respect and real history. And you You tried to rip Dad away!
But Jack, you did reject multiple wedding venues because of him. Don't act like that didn't happen.
Yeah, I turned down places that weren't wheelchair accessible because I wanted Harry there.
Exactly. You said no to every venue I wanted. And why? Because of one person. If he hadn't been invited, none of that would have been a problem. We could have had the wedding I actually dreamed of.
You're unbelievable.
What?
You keep calling yourself the bride as if that makes everything revolve around you. But you're not the only one who dreamed of this day. You think I didn't have hopes too? You think I didn't imagine my best friend sitting there smiling, knowing he helped me get to this point?
It's supposed to be my day.
Right, and in your dream day, everyone else has to shrink so you can shine, even the people in wheelchairs.
Ugh, stop twisting this.
Have you forgotten about your own grandmother?
What does she have to do with anything?
Everything!
Jack, don't drag her into this.
She's in a wheelchair too, remember? She hasn't been able to walk long distances in years, and you begged your parents to make sure she could attend the wedding. They told me she'd need full mobility support.
That might have happened.
And I said, great, then we'll make sure the venue works for everyone. We all agreed, you, me, your parents, a fully accessible venue for both Harry and your grandmother. You stood right there and nodded your head, and now you act like I dragged you into something?
I forgot, okay?
You forgot?
I didn't mean... I just didn't connect the two things in the moment.
Then let me connect it for you. This wedding never should have happened.
What?
I tore up the marriage certificate before I left the venue. It's done.
What? Without even asking me? That's heartless.
You really want to talk about heart?
I was hurt, okay? I just wanted the day to be perfect. I didn't mean to...
Sarah, you deliberately excluded the one person who gave me a second chance at life. You cared more about your floral arrangements than human dignity, and now you want me to believe this was just a misstep?
So, what now?
Now, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Wait, what?
You'll be covering the cancellation fees for the venue, the catering, the photographer, the guests' travel costs.
Why should I be the one paying? You're the one who walked out.
Because you caused this. You lied, you manipulated, you humiliated someone I love. You made this wedding impossible. You were the reason it ended.
No, it was Harry's fault. If he hadn't...
If you hadn't cut Harry out, none of this would have happened. You are the problem. And I realized I couldn't spend the rest of my life with someone who doesn't understand basic empathy.
Jack, please.
Goodbye, Sarah. I hope one day you learn what it means to care about someone more than yourself. His life. The reason? His fiancée, Sarah, acted with such appalling disrespect during an important family gathering that even Jack's wheelchair-bound grandmother, who had been nothing but kind, was left deeply hurt. Her expression that day, a mixture of disappointment and pain, is something I'll never forget. Jack's parents, who had welcomed Sarah into their home more than once, were furious. It was the final straw for them. When Sarah later came to their doorstep pleading for understanding and help, they coldly turned her away. They told her in no uncertain terms that she was no longer welcome, officially disowning her as a future daughter-in-law. Jack, for his part, took decisive action. He sent Sarah a formal notice demanding compensation totaling $50,000, expenses incurred during their engagement and wedding preparations. Legal action followed. She had no one left to turn to. Friends disappeared, and even her own family distanced themselves from the scandal. With mounting debt and nowhere to live, she ended up taking on multiple jobs, working from morning till night just to survive. At first, I felt a pang of guilt. After all, I was the one who raised the initial concern about her behavior. Maybe, in some way, I helped cause this outcome? But when I talked to Jack about it, he said something that stuck with me. A marriage without emotional connection is a slow death for both people. It's better to endure pain now than a lifetime of resentment. Now, every day, Jack and I continue to push each other forward in life. As friends, as brothers, living fully with no regrets. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.